Hey everyone. So I went to the pulmonologist today and that went pretty well. I am scheduled for a sleep study the second week of October, and then I have to go back the week after if they do in fact find that I have sleep apnea, which the pulmonologist said he most likely thinks I do. Um, because of the different things that I've told him about when I sleep, how I feel when I wake up. Um, my pulse ox when I was in the office was 93, and usually like they worry about it when it's at 90. So he was a bit concerned even after a couple of deep breaths and a couple of minutes of, you know, trying to get some air in my lungs. It only went up as high as 96, which is unusual for me because I do check it at work, and it's usually 98, 99. Um, so, I mean, I guess for it to be really low, it was appropriate to be in the pulmonologist's office. But so yeah, I have to go for that. I have to go for a pulmonary function test, which I'm going to try to call to make an appointment as soon as I possibly can for that. And then it's just basically follow up from there. I'm hoping that I don't run into any snags. I did have a little bit of a snag today, actually, because um, originally the pulmonologist said that I had needed a predetermination or like a, not a referral, but just like a pre-authorization letter from my primary physician to him regarding the sleep study. Unfortunately, my primary physician that I've had for a very long time, that I haven't seen in a very long time, doesn't take my insurance anymore. So, fortunately, I do work with a lot of doctors in my field and at my job that do take my insurance. So, I will be switching over to one of the doctors that I work with, whom I love. And ended up that I actually don't need to go see him and get this pre-authorization form because my insurance is underwritten by a certain company. So I'm good to go with that. But I will be switching over, excuse me, primary physicians anyway, because a week prior to surgery, I need a letter from my primary physician stating that he thinks that this surgery will be beneficial for me. And like I said, because I work with this physician, it's not just like I'm going blindly to a new doctor. He knows me. You know, he's known me for 3.5 years now. So it's not something that would be so crazy to ask him to do for me. Um, Again, just a couple of thoughts, my own personal thoughts, a little bit of a rant maybe, I don't know. But I've been, like I said, I've been watching other YouTubers about weight loss surgery, and there's a couple that I really, really do enjoy. And one of the main ones, her name is Kellawanda, Kellawanda. I'll put her name down in the description bar, I guess. Hopefully it'll come up. But she, I guess, had surgery a couple of years ago, and what I like about her is the fact that she is um, brutally honest with how difficult it is, both before surgery, during surgery, after surgery, that whole business. She's recently on a little journey within herself to lose some weight that she's regained. I do believe she had the gastric sleeve. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure, but check her out because I just like her honesty. And I was thinking about her today when I went for all of this rigmarole with the doctor's offices and appointments and everything. And for people who are watching this or who watch other weight loss videos and think, that, oh my gosh, this is the easy way out, and why don't you just diet, and why don't you just, watch what you eat and you'll lose weight. Um, I have to say that this is probably one of the hardest things that I've ever done. It's hard to follow this pre-op diet that they want you to follow with the protein shakes and the, minimal protein. And, it's difficult. It's difficult to go to all these doctor's appointments and to make sure that you are healthy enough and strong enough to go through this surgery. Whereas, if somebody was ill, if somebody had an illness, you would want them to go to the doctor, you would want them to get treatment, you would want them to take care of themselves. And I just feel like that's the same for someone who's overweight and somebody who's uncomfortable in their own skin and somebody who wants to change their lives. um, I don't see it as an easy way out. By no means is it going to be an easy way out, because for the past 2 days, I have really tried to stick to the pre-op diet, which most of you know is the 2 to 3 protein shakes a day, 3 ounces of protein, maybe a small salad with maybe, like, a fruit for a snack here and there. But it's a very strict diet. It's very regimented, and you cannot deviate from it. And you have to lose a certain amount of weight before your surgery, depending on what your doctor wants you to. That all differs from person to person. But if you don't, like I know for myself, my doctor will cancel your surgery. If you do not lose the weight that they ask you to lose in the specific amount of time, you do not go to surgery. Simple as that. And so that's terrifying for me to think of, like, I'm going through all of this. I'm going through all these doctor's appointments and all of these tests and, all, time, money, energy, all of that. And for have it all be for naught, I just can't see that. So just a little inside info for those of you who think it's an easy way out, because starting even before surgery, it's not easy. And after surgery, like I said, for the past 2 days following this diet, it really showed me, especially yesterday, because I was at work all day. I worked 12-hour shifts, and I was at work all day, and I really stuck to the plan, and I really, really, really had to focus um, throughout the day for myself to figure out what was true hunger and what was habit. I was so used to going out on my lunch break, and even if I brought stuff for lunch, I would go and get a chocolate bar, or I would go and get something as a little treat for myself. Or across the street at Target, I would go buy a little mini ice cream cup or something. I would get something for myself. And to really just be on my break yesterday and eat salad, and to at work, and drink a protein shake, and have a little bit of cottage cheese for breakfast. It was really an eye-opener as to how difficult this will be for me after surgery. Mentally, not even so much physically. The physical part will be taken care of. That's kind of automatic. That's going to pretty much be out of my hands, because obviously, surgically, I'll be surgically altered. But mentally, I think for me, to establish true hunger, and to get myself out of the mindset of deserving something, or rewarding myself with food, even if it's just, to get through the day. Like, oh, I need a Snickers bar. Snickers really satisfies you, to get through the day at work, where I really don't have to do that, because yesterday I literally did not deviate from the diet, and I was satisfied. I was truly satisfied. I have to honestly say, throughout the entire day, I never felt shaky. I never felt weak. I never felt hungry. I legitimately was satisfied. So that tells me that my brain is so programmed to tell my body what it is that I want, even though my body is telling me that it's okay. So it's just something that I'll have to work on basically for the rest of my life, and that I've been working on up until this point also. Um, but that was just like my little rant right there. Also, I just wanted to share something with you guys, the pre-ops out there who are allowed to have salad, or because my pre-op diet allows me to have salad, but it says no salad dressing. And I bought this. It's from Goya, and it's a green labeled box salad and vegetable seasoning. I got this at Walmart. They also sell it at most major grocery stores. They were both the same price. It was $1 for the box, and I think you get like 12 packets in the box. It is the most delicious thing I have ever sprinkled on salad, and you do not need any dressing. The moisture from the salad itself kind of, just if you just toss it around, and it's amazing. If you want to put it on regular other vegetables, you can. I just do it on the salad because, salad is kind of difficult to eat dry with nothing on it, but that just is the most amazing thing I have ever tried. So if you're allowed salad and you're looking for an alternative to dressing, even if you're not a pre-op and you just want an alternative, something tasty, Try it out. $1 a box, you can't go wrong, right? If you absolutely hate it, it's only $1. Okay, but that's my rant for today, and I will definitely keep you posted. I'm going to make an appointment for my pulmonary function test, and I will let you all know what happens before my sleep study, and also afterwards too, you know, obviously keep you updated. Thanks for so much for watching. Thank you everybody for your support and for your tips. I truly appreciate you. I'll talk